Hello, I'm making this video to say a fairly simple message, and that message is that insanity does not exist. So we have the insanity defense that allows people to sort of bypass the criminal justice system and migrate into the psychiatric system, which is potentially actually sort of a worse punishment. Potentially. Anyway, with that aside, I'm titling this either something like "Insanity Does Not Exist." So when we say the word crazy, that person's crazy, or that person's insane, or that's insane, or that's crazy, it's really sort of a poor use of language in my perspective. And my views sort of, I'll give credit to psychiatrist Thomas Szasz, who passed away in 2012, for sort of planting the seed in my mind for this to sort of evolve into my own perspective and ideas about insanity and so forth. But yeah, so insanity does not exist. What does that mean? Well, when people say the word "that person's crazy," say that's crazy or that's insane, generally they mean there's no logic to it. There's no rationale. There's nonsense. They aren't acting as a moral. So yeah, if a person does a behavior which somebody else considers to be crazy or insane, that sort of means they aren't a valid moral agent. They shouldn't be held responsible for their actions. It can mean these things, so on and so forth. They're not acting from any logical reasoning. Why I would say insanity does not exist is for the following reasons. Well, I'll sum it up this way. In essence, so something could possibly seem like it has no logic, or is crazy or insane, supposedly. I'm doing little quotes on my fingers out here, crazy or insane. However, rather than say it's crazy or insane and has no logic, I think it's more accurate and precise to simply say it has very poor logic, stupid logic, logic based on false premises, so on and so forth. It may be logic based on a deep amount of shame, a great amount of shame. It may be logic based on a great amount of insecurity. It may be logic based on a stupid or idiotic premise. So in that sense, insanity does not exist, because something that could appear to be crazy or insane does seem rational, potentially likely, to the person doing the action. Just the rationale is probably, there's a good chance it's a very poor rationale, a very, very bad rationale, a silly or useless rationale. So again, certain individuals, many individuals, use the words crazy or insane, when really that's a poor use of language, because the way we use them and the way we mean them, as in there is no rationale, there is no sense to the action, is false. There is a sense, there is a rationale. It's just sort of what we would say maybe a likely irrational or illogical sense of rationale. So rather than say crazy or insane, which totally negates the actor as being a moral agent, to say, I would encourage people to simply not use the words crazy or insane, because I think they're basically it's bad. It's not useful language. It's not useful. It's not useful or productive. It's pejorative. So if you want to insult somebody, sure, use that. But is it helpful or useful or true? I would say no. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Feel free to comment if you want to. Again, this is sort of my Thomas Szasz has sort of planted the seed in my mind. He actually wrote a book on the whole subject, 400, 500 pages, 300 to 500 pages, something like that. And the book's called Insanity, the Idea and Its Consequences. So, in that he defines what is insanity and what are the consequences of utilizing that idea of insanity. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and visit my websites. Share this video with others. and watch my other videos. Yeah, thanks for watching.